The only choice involved with homosexuality is whether to live a lie and conform to a straight-oriented or celibate half-life that society expects of you, or be who you are, and love who you love because it feels right, and suffer the side effect of unjustified disapproval. There is no more choice involved than that. I suppose people think there is an element of control and therefore choice over our desires, but you can only suppress something as fundamental as sexuality, not change it. I genuinely believe that being gay is so deeply rooted in who we are, that you couldn't not be gay without undoing the very fabric of who you are. In short, you'd become someone else. Don't get me wrong. There are people out there who fight their gay urges, desperate for a conventional heterosexual life and all the blessings it entails, and I hope they're happy. Yet, because I believe that the predisposition is genetic, at least partially, to some uncategorizable degree that differs between individuals, however small and however suppressed and controlled it may be, I believe that it cannot ever be entirely removed. I suppose for a lot of the converted, or forgive me for saying, healed ex-homosexuals, the desire for a conventional family to appease your religion, to fit in, gives more contentment than the denial of their inherent sexual urges takes away. And this sustains them enough. What I find inexcusable is when this root of denial is forced on others who don't choose to conform, who are quite happy being who they are, being gay, or would be if they were accepted. If someone wishes to live a straight life against their homosexual inclination, that's fine. That's their choice. It's their life. But it should never be forced on anyone. My thought on the Bible is that people use the words in it to back up and justify opinions that they already have, or it appeals to the part of them that is inherently predisposed to homophobia. It's something I think that a lot of people don't understand and can't work out how it fits into their small-minded perception of society, so in their lack of tolerance and confusion they see it as useless, an irritant with no purpose. Your average homophobe is cruel and unenlightened, and will probably be so for the duration of their lives, along with so many others. It is simply easier for them to not have to make any effort to look past their own stunted views, easier to just carry on not understanding. When you actually think about it, a sin is essentially something that hurts another person without just cause. Who exactly do gay people hurt by loving who they want to love? No one. It's not as if there's a shortage of procreating heterosexuals in the world. And the only real hurt that can potentially come of it is when your parents realize there won't be any grandchildren. But even then there are so many alternative routes for having kids for gay couples now than there ever were, plus the fact that straight couples choose not to have kids all the time, and are not hated on anywhere near the same scale. Gay people have a place in this world, as do we all. We colour it in our own unique way, as does any decent human being who defies the mould. What hurts me the most about the hate and discrimination is the fundamental lack of justification. The Bible isn't justification for undeserved intolerance. It is a text, a selection of largely relevant, sound principles and wisdom. But it is not a valid excuse for a closed mind. I suppose we can only be who we are, unrestrained outside of the box, and maybe the worst of the world will slowly learn that this is nothing worth their fear.